Hey everyone, my name is Ezra and welcome to episode 5 of the Rip Tip. XRP's trading around high 22 cents right now. We're going to cover a new customer of Ripple's. We're going to look at some transactions, some charts, and some trends. If you like what you hear, hit that like, that subscribe, that bell. It's YouTube. You guys know how to do this now. There's a QR code at the bottom right of the screen. That is an XRP tip robot. You can make any kind of donations and or contributions to the channel there. Appreciate ya. Be sure to swing by the old Twitter at symbol the Rip Tip. Give me a follow. Let's chat. Let's share memes. I'm feeling memey. Very cool. Thanks, guys. I very, very much appreciate it. So, this article we're going to go over is from Namrata Shukla from AMB Crypto. We're going to do a little bit of creeping on her for a second. Kind of get to know her a little bit. You should do a little bit when you're reading shit. Namrata is a full-time journalist at AMB Crypto, covering the U.S. and Indian market. A graduate in mass communication while majoring in journalism. She writes mainly about regulations and its impact with a focus on technological advancements in the crypto space. So I appreciate you, Namrata. We're going to go ahead and read this. It's Ripple onboards India's HDFC bank as its latest customer. Okay. So Ripple announced various partnerships during the Swell conference that happened at the beginning of November. However, it would seem that despite some big revelations, Ripple had more partnerships up its sleeve. During an interview with Jay Kim, Marcus Treacher, global head of strategic accounts at Ripple, informed the community about the onboarding of HDFC, an Indian bank, onto its network. During the conference, Ripple had informed the attendees that it successfully managed to partner with over 300 customers across the world. Following the announcement, many in the community were eager to know about the number of financial institutions as opposed to startups that have been onboarded to as Ripple's customers, which makes total sense, right? When asked about the same interview, the head of strategic accounts responded that it was a very broad classification, as half of Ripple's customers are banks and half are fintech payment providers. He added, if you dig a bit deeper within the banks, about 25% are the really big houses. The Bank of Tokyo, Mitsubishi, the Santander, the Standard Chartered. They're the large institutions. The rest are digital banks, startup banks, really interesting innovator banks, which we love to work with as well because they can integrate in the very new ways with the Ripple technology. Totally makes sense. We're coming after you, all of you fucking millennials. Shifting focus to the onboarding of financial institutions for Ripple's on-demand liquidity, ODL. That's going to be a hot one. We're always going to talk about that forever, probably. ODL, okay? Platform. Treacher explained that Ripple tried to make the banks and payment companies comfortable with the idea by getting the corridor running. Treacher also spoke about the market in Asia, adding that it is driving fintech. The host of innovations around wallet technology and open network technology emerging from the continent is the reason, the very, 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 very reason Ripple is focusing on Asia, he said. While talking about Ripple's new ventures on the continent, Treacher said, Ripple Siam Commercial Bank and Standard Chartered Bank in hometown, Singapore, many of Indian banks we work with, Hindustan, Kotak, Yes Bank, Axis Bank, recently won, HDFC in India, QNB in Qatar, Saudi British Bank in Saudi Arabia. We've got NCB, Saudi Arabia, Al Rahi Bank. I think I'm saying that right. I always want to throw a little Latin America spice on it. But among the banks mentioned above, India's HDFC Bank is the latest addition to Ripple's list of existing partnerships in India after Axis Bank and Federal Bank. And while Treacher did not explain the nature of the partnership, considering the crypto environment in the country, the partnership may be limited to B2B services. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, still, it's a whole bunch of people playing with a whole bunch of money, a whole bunch of invisible money. Let's go ahead and look at some transactions. Why is nobody talking about this? Well, they did. They started talking a little bit about it. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people, or as many people, are reporting on this particular situation as there should be, right? I've been saying over the last about a week now, the lifespan of the channel, that this is nuts. We've, over the last couple of years, have been anywhere from 153,527 transactions low to a high of about 1.6-ish million transactions, whereas of recently, the end of October, beginning of November, whatever, we've been around 1.5, 1.4, 1.7. And then as of recently, the 23rd even, over 4 million transactions in one singular day. And then just as of the 27th, boom, we went down to about 2.5. And then here we are, 3.2 million transactions. So what the shit? All right, so some people have been talking about it like being, what was it, just IOUs everywhere? Just people playing with IOUs? Burning away money just to send IOUs? Okay. I get it. Cool. Well, but why? Why are you doing that? There's some speculation out there that it is a stress test, and that's even something that I back. I get that. I'm like, okay, well, I'll sit there, eating my cereal, my corn pops, whatever. And I'm like, that very well. It's activity. They're trying to probably just like knock some dust off, if you will. But think about it this way. Okay, so XRP's website states clearly that it handles about 129 million to 5.6 billion transactions in one single day. So what the shit is 4 million going to do? Makes you think of maybe kind of like some older charts, older Bitcoin charts, older XRP charts, whatever. This looks big. It looks huge to us. But what if it's like, 6 minutes down the line, this thing just like is an outrageous chart where it shoots up to like 1 billion transactions? I don't think you're trying to clog the network. You can't do it with 4 million. What are you doing? Who are you doing? Whatever, man. So this is my dominance chart with XRP. I use this first touch point. I don't know if everybody's doing that, but I do. I am. Whatever. First touch point, about January, February-ish, 2017. Big ol' sell-off. And then obviously soon after that, it hit 30% of the entire, market of cryptocurrency. So here's it's market cap dominance of XRP, right? So right now we're at a whopping 4.59. That is how much dominance we have over the entire cryptocurrency market. What's very important to me is to knock out a couple things here, is how it's respecting. It really revealed itself here, but notice how there's been, it's been wicking down here and there and just kind of climbing up here. We're slowly approaching this apex here. It is on a weekly time scale as well. But still, it's cute. It's a giant, huge symmetrical triangle, literally for as long as longer than I've even known about XRP. And I've been in it for 2-3 years-ish. Not a veteran, but I'm something. I war wounds, whatever. But yeah, super, super cool stuff. And I have to say, I have to admit that this is legitimately the most excited I have personally been about XRP or any cryptocurrency is this apex, mainly because you have this other chart here too, which is XRP to dollar, Poloniex. Kind of doing the same thing, man, approaching this apex. Now this is the mother chart that everybody's looking at with that giant uptrend that's just going forever, that one channel that's just like, hey, scares the shit out of me, to be honest with you. But anyway, this is approaching the apex. Obviously, it has to crush this major resistance here at 35, 55, 77, and 99. But more importantly, this 35. Now, if we take this This is what I anticipate, and don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. Rebound, kind of like, just doing crypto stuff, like the Fibonacci retracements, just respecting a lot of almost rules, but not really rules. There's no rules. It's probably going to do a nice little rebound. This is where it's gonna be like a big scary point. This is what I feel is gonna happen. Don't listen to me again. No financial advice from this guy. But it's nice to play around a little bit. I try to stay factual though, because there's no point in really like trying to call a shot. But I do see that. I see it, respecting it, and then kind of maybe either flubbing out or kind of approaching this whole 35 cent area, which is so marquee. If we go up there and fuck with that for a bit, we're either going to break out and then shoot up to potentially this 55. Obviously, it's going to be a struggle, or it's not. Hey, not everybody remembers this, and this is something that I have to point out. When XRP goes, it goes. Everybody forgets that. Everybody fucking forgets that, and that blows my mind. Nobody remembers. This shit happens. Like this 30 fucking % on the dominance that we were just looking at there. Well, let's bust that bad bitch out. Okay, look. Let's look at this thing. 30%, boom, 30%. You're just like, hey, hold my bag, honey. I love you. Kiss the kids. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go fucking take off for a moment. I'm gonna go fuck up some shit. I'll come back. We're going to have some food on the table, all right? It does. That's what it does. It's been known to do it, and I think that people are tending to forget that. But, whatever, troll the shit out of it. It's funny. It is what it is. By the way, speaking of troll meme type shit, XRP has a 74% correlation with Dogecoin for trading. When it's up, it's up. It's down, it's down. They correlate about 74%, which is funny. It's super funny. It's amazing. I love it. Makes my heart giggle. Anyway, so up or down. You didn't need me to tell you that, did you? Up or down. It's either going to test this, shoot, or test this and flub. Boom. Okay. So anyway, let's move on. We'll kind of wrap it up here. When it comes down to Google Trends, I'm a fan of Google Trends. I'm a big fan of Google Trends. I think it's a neat little tool that not a lot of people utilize. So I'm going to try to make a big thing out of it every episode. In fact, I had to re-record this one because I didn't include this. And it may seem stupid, but I think this is important here. There is a correlation, right? So there's a segment from November 10th to the 16th where we were sitting at about 28. And by the way, this hits 100, right? 0 to 100. It's when people are really popping off searching XRP to when people are really not. Anyway, as of recently, 28, this segment that is November 17th through the 23rd, we hit a 31. And then just as of recently, literally, this portion of time, this era that we are in right now, is a 32. This has been bouncing around actually throughout the day. Hawaii is taking the number one spot as of right now. Washington, second. Utah with the beautiful mountains. New Jersey with the beautiful airport. And California with the beautiful, 50 million people now. And man, I think we should look that up real quick. Population of California. $39 million. Okay, that makes sense. That's probably as of $2018. The giant text. Ha. Okay. It's Fiat Leaks. Always on top of shit. XRP Flicks. Haven't even heard of it. I'm gonna look it up. XRP price prediction. You goddamn piece of shit. Stop searching that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go enjoy your Thanksgiving. If you're not having Thanksgiving right now, go enjoy the company of a loved one. If you don't love the company of a loved one, go hang out in a dark room and you'll still be happy. Take your pants off. Just walk around. Do your thing. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I might do something soon. XRP tip robot tutorial. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. I appreciate you. Episode 5 done.